Hey guys, so another market update, and usually Prismatic is the biggest thing, and there are some moves in there, but honestly, the biggest thing is kind of Journey Together that came out yesterday, pre-release, and I guess the biggest indicator of this is kind of like everything's kind of sold out. Pokemon Center, I'm not entirely sure if this is just my browser or if Pokemon Center is just limiting options, but yeah, Pokemon Center is sold out of everything, and I like to look at confirmed listings, and the best place to see that right now is eBay because TCG Player doesn't have any, and these are kind of confirmed listings. Like, I just sorted by I did advanced search, so these are actually sold things. So PC ETB sold 220. Um, Booster boxes are selling for like 230. Normal ETBs are selling at like 100. So this is kind of like 50% to double MSRP for a lot of these things. Um, and this is just the day after. So yeah, a lot of activity, a lot of people like wanting to get in. Um, it makes MSRP seem really good. So we're kind of at the point where um, I don't know how good the set's gonna be. I have some opinions on it, but it's definitely on the hype train. And I've seen this. I've heard this happen with Vivid Voltage and Battle Styles, where they're doing not so great now, but back then like they were going up to like 200s, so or like high like 180s 200s or whatever. So yeah, don't the prices, unless some weird thing's gonna happen, the prices are gonna keep going up. um and I don't think it's gonna happen by release. I don't think the price is gonna go down by release day. Okay, but yeah, I get more data on that, I might try to find a way to track this. But yeah, these are kind of the rough prices on eBay. I think not everyone kind of looks at this, but yeah, these are real people buying in the aftermarket. All right, so Prismatic, the PC TP is sold out on TCG Player. Um, yeah, as you see, there's been a lot more demand in the last couple of days. Um, and the last one sold out like just today, $400. They've just been selling at $400. That seems to be about market price. Just a ton of $400 listings. Prismatic surprise boxes. They went up about $10. Actually, I'll just show you the I kind of shifted this over. So comparing to the ninth and the 10th, um, yeah, the surprise boxes have gone up about actually $12. And that kind of made sense to me. I was kind of predicting that because the quantity was kind of low. I think it's still low right now at 17. But when I was looking at the prices, like yeah, some people have actually bought it at 107 and 109 today. So there's been two confirmed sales. That's good to see. There's not much left on the market at the moment. Um, Binder collection is still the cheapest, and the pouch is still the cheapest. The Umbreon tin went up about $10. The pack prices went up about $4, but there's caveats to that. So for the pack price, I'll start with that first. We're running out of packs. Usually you see a ton of packs. The current quantity is 165. It's from two sellers. It's mainly this just as one seller, Nonstop Gaming, selling at $18. People are not really selling their loose packs. Um, I think it kind of makes sense because I've been telling you like pay attention to price per pack, and like at some point it doesn't really make sense to sell the loose packs. Um, so yeah, because the price is gonna keep going up. Honestly, like a lot of people shouldn't be selling their product now unless they need the money. Um, yeah, that's the surprise box. That's the and I also mentioned the Umbreon tins. So Umbreon tin went up to about $60, but there's been no confirmed sales for that. So it's possible it could go back down. But yeah, there's not a lot of them on the market, and the demand was increasing. So this is probably still gonna remain or go up. It might go down, fluctuate a little bit. But there's that. I also told you I'm tracking the Sylveon tin now. I do see increased demand from normal, and so this is kind of what I'm seeing. So price per pack now makes it so the cheapest things are booster bundles, which are usually high desired items. So that's a little surprising. The binder collection, that's also a little surprising. But the pouch is a really surprising one. It's at 13 to 14. It's about $14. So this gets released later, but the price per pack is just kind of disproportional. So it kind of makes sense in terms of like release date, but yeah, like these, like I keep telling you, like the things that are lower in price per pack are gonna go up. Um, the really weird one is the Sylveon tin because tins are usually really hard to find in general, and so even though they're kind of less liquid in some ways, Like I could see some people making plays because they're like, well, Umbreon's too expensive. I got Sylveon. Um, but also it's just literally cheaper price per pack. So you could just honestly like even the tins itself might be collectible. You could just take the packs and just keep the tin. So yeah, I think that there might be some thing going on with tins pretty soon. Some news on the tech stickers is that the tech stickers finally sold at the $50 price. The thing I noticed though is that it seemed like there was like two sales each. Um, well, the Sylveon one is it has been selling, so that's good. But the other two weren't selling in the last couple of days, even though they reached the $50 mark. But there was just this no, two of them bought at $50 and two of them bought $50. So I kind of wonder if that's like the same person. I don't really know, but yeah, they're a little high for price per pack compared to everything else, um, and the poster collection too. So it's like yeah, these have to go back down. Which even if they go back down, they're going to go back up. Like Prismatic, honestly, at this rate, don't be surprised if Prismatic is like a $18, $18 to $20 like thing for a booster back pretty soon. um, okay, so what else? I'm trying to get more updates. So let's look at okay. The next significant thing is sort of Scarlet and Violet. I guess Sword and Shield is such a Sword and Shield's been kind of slow lately. Like a lot of these prices are kind of like going down or they're kind of stagnant. Like Rebel Clash, Darkness Ablaze, and Sword and Shield, the first three, which everyone knows aren't good sets, they haven't really been selling at all, and the prices for Rebel Clash and Darkness Ablaze have actually been going down. Um, the only thing that kind of went up is Silver Tempest. The exception is that some of these boxes, I was still looking at those old listings. Like Fusion Strike, Evolving Skies Origin, they're all selling still fine, like a couple boxes a day. So it's nice to see consistent sales. That's also the power of these better sets, even though they're way more expensive. Like people aren't buying these worse sets as much, even though they're cheaper, because like these better sets just have more upside. It's good to see like yeah the main thing I see Chilling Rain, I see Evolving Skies, Fusion Strike, Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance, Lost Origins. So like they're all still selling at least a couple a day, and that's still good. I guess they also are newer, so that also kind of helps. Um, for Scarlet Violet, the biggest things is Obsidian went up about $8 to $10. That's 157. It's like $8, and then Twilight has finally jumps to like about 190. So I think that out of all these boxes, there's probably going to be a jump in the Sword and Shield boxes. One of the ones are just selling each day, and there's going to be a jump eventually. With all the distractions of joining together in Prismatic, like it's taking money away, but money is eventually going to soon return here. I'm just not entirely sure if they're going to go after the lower price boxes or the higher ones. Um, but and then for Scarlet and Violet, um, the stable boxes are like Paldea. Paldea is still pretty stable, even though the price has been fluctuating. Oh, Paldea did go up like $7, I guess. It's been kind of fluctuating like around 200. I think there's a confirmed sale for 200 actually. Did I close it? I think I closed it. But yeah, temporal is definitely gonna go up. It's finally gaining momentum, and I don't know, like Obsidian just keeps making moves. So like based on just the hype of it, and it keeps growing. Like I think it's just gonna keep growing because people like the set. They find value in the set. Everything else is kind of like the same. Surging is still kind of struggling in its place. But yeah, I think temporal and Obsidian and Paldea are kind of what I see are kind of going to move. But more likely, Twilight at the top, Obsidian, and Paldea just, these two are kind of like, eh. Like, Paldea just needs its final push. But it's going to have like periods of stagnation and up. Um, Crown Zenith, the main thing that changed was the booster, was the ETB. Um, Went up about $5, and it's the main change. I haven't tracked it since actually I tracked it yesterday, but yeah. So but the price per pack is now the highest, still, but 9. So it's kind of disproportional. So the booster bundle might go up, and yeah, I'm still watching these quantities. Like as these things dry up, the price of everything else are going to skyrocket. And 151, I haven't tracked that since the 6th, so it's been 4 days. But the main thing that actually changed was honestly just PCTB. So PCTBs are still like one of the most like hyped whatever investments, like those serialized cards, like they really did something with that. Um, like I think that's mostly everything. I'm just checking my list. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have another Procostar stock update. I think that the functionality is restored, but I'm crossing my fingers that that's not untrue. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks, guys. Bye.